Hey, what up? Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, why do I keep saying afternoon? It's not afternoon everywhere. It's afternoon somewhere in the world. If someone's watching this somewhere there. But good day, everyone. How we doing today? My name is Gabriel from Shattering Perception. Today we'll be talking about hecklers. And yes, we all hate hecklers, and everyone's dealt with a heckler. And if you haven't, you will. Hecklers are like they're like bullies in a way of school. Like, everyone tells you, oh, just ignore them, it'll be fine. Yeah, sometimes that doesn't work. Sometimes being sassy will work. Sometimes well, depending on your like shtick, things will work. So like, I won't say be rude. I mean, unless you're one of those like dry humor slash rude humor magicians, but you really have to be confident in that and work in that. It's gonna take you years. You can't do that beginning on, because that will turn people off from you. But hecklers, everyone hates, and there's always gonna be like one that's like, oh, I see how you did that. Oh, magic's not real. That's not impressive. Or oh, can I shuffle the deck of cards? Like, just being a nuisance and just ruining the trick for you and other people. And it's like, other people think they're annoying, you think they're annoying, you can't ask them to leave, because it's like, well, why do I have to leave? It's like, dude, don't do this to me. But honestly, there's a few ways. Maybe call them out on it, maybe subtly. This one I actually got from Chris Ramsey. Get a card, force a card on them, and then like when they turn it over, it's like, you're an asshole, or stop being a jerk, something like that. Because that's either gonna do one of two things. One, they're gonna be like, oh, that's not nice, I'm out of here, peace. Or he's gonna be like, ha ha, fine, I see what you did there, I'll stop. Then they'll be on your team. Another way is to just ignore them. Like I said, maybe it's sometimes hard to ignore them, but just keep doing your thing. If they don't get the attention they need, like a little brat, they will leave you alone, hopefully, and then you can just continue doing your own trick. Or it's like a respect thing. Like, if you do your tricks good enough and you kind of just don't give them any paying attention to mine, like, they'll just be like, you know what, I'm not getting his attention. Plot to him, these tricks are pretty good. I mean, I feel like they just want the attention, because you usually as a magician, you're bringing in the crowd. Even if it's like 3, 4 people, that gathers more people, which gathers more people, and then there's going to be one heckler being like, oh, all eyes are on him. I want to mess with him. I want to try to get a reaction out of him. You see him? He's a magician. One of the weirdest creatures in the planet. I'm going to poke him with a stick. Sorry, I had to do that. But it's just annoying. Another way is fooling, messing with the crowd, but not with the heckler, or the other way around, vice versa. So do a trick where you force him a card, or maybe, I don't know, top deal or top off, like basically when you take the top change the card, show it to one people, and then do the top change, show it to him. He'll have a different card memorized than what they have. Heck, even do like a double backer playing card, where if one side is one card and the other side's another card, and show it, like, be like this, all right, memorize this card. Like, they both see different sides. Get that card out of somewhere, anywhere on the deck, or maybe like the one where it only has one side that's change, or one normal card, and whatever the spectators had that wasn't the heckler, and then like show them like, oh, this was your card, and the heckler's gonna be like, no, it wasn't, and everyone's gonna like, dude, why mess with him? It was our card. Leave him alone. Another way is try to win them over. Like, I know that a lot of these ways are kind of like excluding, and I don't like doing that. I've always tried to be nice to people as I could. So another one is like, well, hey, you're a pretty smart guy. You want to help me with my next trick? Because in that way, they kind of get their attention they need and all that. And like the fact that you included them in something, after that, they'll kind of leave you alone. So what I see is usually if hecklers are messing with me, I'll try to do a trick, either next one or second of that trick, where I try to include them in a trick. Like, hey man, you want to help me with this? Probably do something like hand sandwich or the biddle trick or something cool like that. And that blows their mind. I'm like, hey man, thank you so much for cooperating. Thank you so much for your help. And at that point, they kind of leave me alone, because it's like, you know what? They got their attention. And we kind of like built rapport in a second, for like just 1 second. And that 1 second was enough to him to be like, you know what? I'll leave this kid alone. He's chill. He worked with me. So it doesn't always have to be this kind of thing where you're just trying to push them away or made them be the butt of a joke because they're being a heckler. Sometimes you can deal with them pretty well. I've seen some strange things of dealing with hecklers. I mean, there's, I think, what is it, the Chicago incident with the comedy thing, where the guy's like literally cussing out the entire place, and they're loving it. They're eating it up because they're hecklers, and they're laughing at it, and that became legendary. Bo Burnham, oof, The things Burnham has said to hecklers. But for a magician, I think it's a little harder because we invite crowds to be around us. And I mean, it's not a bad thing for someone to say, "Oh, I see how you did that." It's like, "Oh, well, thank you." It kind of tells me, "Oh, I have to work on my flash," or "Oh, you're a perceptive one," or something like that. Like, don't be like, "No, no, you didn't," because then you sound like a child. Be like, "Oh, wow, you're clever, man," or "You have a good eye," or "Wow, you must have done magic yourself at some point." Don't try to be disingenuous about it, but I honestly think it is impressive when someone catches me on that. It's like, hey man, well, good eye on you. Um, because I don't want to be rude at the same time as well. So if someone catches me, I'm like, hey, maybe you'll see if you can catch me next time, all right? Oh, yeah, you got a good eye? All right, catch this. And that usually gets them. That gets a laugh out of people. It's like, all right, like I'll maybe do another trick right afterwards without saying things to this guy, and I'll be like, all right, you get me on that one? Or, all right, you know how I did that one? How about you whisper in my ear? See if you got it. If you got it right, $5. No, usually I don't bet $5. Or what's one I've heard so much of lately? Oh, I know how magic is done because I saw The Masked Magician. Magic isn't real. It's like, yeah, The Masked Magician revealed some secrets, some basic ones. I mean, everyone knows that every trick can be done like 6, 7 different ways. He just showed you the easiest method, my friend. That usually makes them like, really? Yeah, dude. I mean, many illusions can be done the same. The same illusion can be done in many different forms with different cuts, different executions. Heck, one routine could be like completely different lengths. One person can do like I think an ambitious card routine, maybe 1 minute, and I think I've seen performances of where it's like over 10 minutes. So, to each strong, you know what I mean, man? But dealing with hecklers, just don't let them get under your skin. Don't ever lose your cool, because the second you lose your cool, it kind of just becomes less entertaining for everybody else. If you can keep your cool, if you could even bite the heckler, or maybe make a fool of them for just 1 second or so, it makes your life so much easier. And the more you deal with hecklers, kind of more enjoyable it gets in a really weird way. Because then you're like, all right, we got a heckler. Let's see what I can do with this. Let's play this game. I feel like it just does this like weird dynamic. It's almost like one of those movies where it's like those cops that don't get along at first, but that's why everyone loves them. It's like those two different thought cycles, like Adam and Jamie from MythBusters. They weren't friends in real life, but they respected each other and they had different ways of thinking. So it's like, all right, this heckler knows how I do my tricks, or he's trying to be perceptive and, you know, get me. I'm the magician. I'm trying to fool him. Got respect for each other. So you know what? I'm going to see what I can do to either mess with this guy or get him on my team, because that's a story right there. The audience, your crowd, your fans, the people watching you now have a story. They're engaged. It's like, all right, who's going to win? The heckler or the magician? Or what's he going to do to fool him? Or what's he got up his sleeve? Is he going to mess with him? Is he going to yell at him? Sometimes they want to see a conflict, but resolving that peacefully is usually the better thing to do. And that's all I can really tell you. Just have fun with it. Don't let them go under your skin. Sometimes they'll swear, sometimes they'll really try to annoy you, but keeping calm under pressure is one of the things you have to learn to do as a magician. So laugh it off. Do a top change. Do a trick where you force a card on them. Focus on the other people. Invite them into a trick. Those are the things I can tell you right now. So keep your cool. Keep doing magic. And if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody. Peace.